and welcome to my channel. Today we are doing another indie brand alert on a brand that I discovered on Instagram, and they are called Starlight J Cosmetics. Yay! I have a palette and 3 lippies to show you guys. So if you're ready, then I'm ready. So let's get started. Okay, before you say anything, are you guys noticing my lovely tan on my chest? It actually matches my face. I used the, where's it at? The Sun Laboratories Tan Overnight Lotion in medium. I did my arms, but they came out like, well, my right arm came out really good. My left one came out like really bad. So I have to redo my arms. But it looks so good. And now my face matches my chest, and it's just, oh, it's awesome. See, y'all can tell I haven't done the rest of my body. But that aside, I wanted to tell y'all guys that. Okay, yeah, as I stated in the intro, I noticed this brand on Instagram, and they sent me some products to review. And if you're on my Instagram, you already know that I have swatched the lippies with lip swatches on my Instagram. But since there are a number of you that don't follow me on Instagram, naughty, I have the 3 liquid lipsticks to show you guys. So let's go ahead and start with the liquid lipsticks. Let's just dive right in. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to take a drink. Okay. So the 3 liquid lipsticks, and like I said before, these were sent to me, but as you guys know, that doesn't, sway my review at all whatsoever. The 3 liquid lipsticks I got are right here. This one is Classic Girl, this one is Cash, and this one is I'm Rare. I love this packaging that these lipsticks are in. They are like, dropping stuff. They are like so sleek and chic looking, almost luxurious looking. Kind of looks like, almost like the Emani the Emani primer. But yeah, these look very nice. This one right here is the only metallic that they sent me, and this is the shade I'm Rare. So let's go ahead and swatch it. They have a slight chemical smell to them, but it does go away once it dries down. Now, the metallic one doesn't dry down completely. It's more of a lip cream type, so it's not going to be transfer proof, and it's not going to be kiss proof and all that jazz. But this is what it looks like. This is gorgeous. Please pardon my bottom teeth. Y'all know the drill. So that is I'm Rare. I will go ahead and I will put a picture of the lip swatch that I did right here, so you guys can see it on the lips. Okay. But yeah, that is I'm Rare. It's a gorgeous color. The next one we have is Classic Girl. This is one of their mattes that they sent. Well, one of the 2 mattes that they sent me. And this one right here is like, oh, this I'm Rare is like a purple brown hybrid. It looks really good. This is Classic Girl. I guess there's no smell. I like how the applicator moves, because it feels like you have more control over it, especially when you're, lining your lip and whatnot. Okay, there we go. This is a lovely, lovely shade of red, and it's more on the pinky red side. It is so pretty. Now this one does dry down completely, so It is somewhat transfer proof. I did do a kiss test on it and it wasn't completely transfer proof. But this one does dry down completely. And I will put the picture of the swatch right here, of the lip swatch. And then last we have Cash, which is the fun shade that I was sent. As you see, it's a green shade. And this one is a matte as well. This one kind of has like, it has an off, it's not an off smell, but it has a weird smell to it. It's kind of like a combination of cake batter and chocolate. I can't put my finger, I can smell the cake batter in it, but there's something else in it that I can't put my finger on, but it smells like cake batter. Now this formula does not dry down all the way. This one is more on the creamy side, on the cream side, like the metallic is. So this one will not be transfer proof. But that's Cash right there. It's a really fun color. I like it a lot. Yes, please pardon the fact that my hand does not match my face. I'm working on it. Alright, and there is the lip swatch for it. My lips look great, don't they? Alright, I am going to wash this off, or take it off, and then we're going to talk about the palette. Okay, and I'm back. I got my cat ears on today. I didn't know if y'all noticed that either. Alright, let's talk about this palette. Before I do that, I did forget to mention that their motto is where every face is a star. That's just so cute. I think that is an awesome saying. Okay, they have two palettes. The one that I got is Tropical Breeze. Can't remember what the other one is. I will pop it in the description bar for you guys. And I hate to say this, I'm not impressed with this palette. What? I'm sorry, guys. This is what it looks like. It has, the packaging is just, you know, nice sturdy plastic with the Starlight J and the motto. And this is what it looks like on the inside. For it being called Tropical Breeze, I really didn't expect to see all these browns in it. Like I expected, you know, like these pinks and this green and the blue, but not all these browns. Because when you think Tropical Breeze, you think like, you know, light colors, you know, paradise. So the color scheme kind of threw me off a little bit. There are no mattes in this palette. So, the only matte shade that I used was my Colourpop, the one that I used for my base. Every other shade that I used out of this palette was a shimmer shade, and then I used another Colourpop shadow to put on my lid because I wasn't impressed with what I was getting. I am going to swatch these for you. There are some shades that are really pigmented, but there are some that are not. And this is the part of my job that I really don't like, but I cannot tell you guys this is a great palette, it is awesome, and then I swatch it for you and you're like, that's awesome. I mean, even though this was sent to me, I still have to be honest to you guys. But I'm going to go across each one. You get 15 shades in this palette. I'm going to go across each row. When I put in the description bar what colors that it is I used, I just used a number. So like this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this first row. Well, the first four, because I only need 4. Ooh, that sounded lovely. Like I said, there are some shades that are really pigmented, but there's some that aren't, and it just kind of upsets me. Alright, this is what they look like on my finger. Alright, now we're swatching. There's no primer on my hand as always. I'm going to see if this 4th shade is buildable. The 3rd shade looks great. See that, like I said, well, it's buildable to an extent. The first 2 shades are probably a little light to see because of my hand is pale. And then let's do this 3rd one again. I mean, it's like I said, some of them have pigment, some of them don't. And to take them off today, I am using the Wet n Wild Under the Sheets makeup towelettes. They took off the liquid lipsticks pretty good. Alright. Now I am going to go on to the next 4, which is this one and these 3 shades right here. And the way that they filled the pans wasn't all that great either, because it feels like they're not filled all the way. And this green shade feels horrendous. Like, I could put this on a chalkboard and it would write on it. That's what they look like. I used this shade in my crease. No, I use this shade as my transition. I use this shade as my crease. No. Ugh, Melissa. This shade transition, this shade in my crease. So this is number 6 and this is number 7 that I used. And I had to work with it, as you see. I mean, that green shade should just be popping. I don't know what happened. Let's see if I know I can build this up and I'll show you guys. This one was okay. This one worked pretty good as a transition shade. But let me build this up for you guys and let me see if I can build up this green one. This one took a while to build up. Like, I had to keep putting my brush in it over and over again. So I don't know if it's the formula of the shadow or what. I don't know. But this green one feels terrible. And look how chalky that is. Okay, so you can build the green one up. That's a good thing. It's a real good thing. Alright. Alright. Now I'm going to switch the next 4, which are these 2 shades and these 2 shades. I used this one. No, I didn't use this one. Alright. Now see, the blue shade feels great. But that green shade just feels terrible. And it feels like they didn't fill the pans all the way because I can feel the edge of the... Look how chalky that is, y'all. Watch. Did y'all see that blow away? I did use shade number 2 on my brow bone and in my inner corner. The thing is that some of these work better when they're wet than they're dry. And number 2 is that shade. All right, this is what they look like on my finger. I don't know. Now that blue shade looks amazing. That white shade's really chalky as y'all see it. Now these 4 look great. Just that white one looks very chalky. So these 4 are the best out of the bunch so far. Right. Sorry, see what time it was. All right. And now the last 3. Which are these 3 right here. I did use this one on my outer corner to try to deepen it up, because I didn't want to use this blackish shade. Alright, that's what they look like. Black shade looks okay. I'm going to build this up. It took a while for me to build it up when I got it on the brush. Finger swatches are totally different than what it is on the brush. Like, it took me a while to get a decent look out of this. Okay. As far as the palette goes, I would say skip it. I don't think it's worth it. I just don't like it. I hate to say that, because this company was so nice to me and send me stuff, but this just was a big dud for me. And it wasn't because they were all shimmer shades. I'm fine with that. That's okay for me, because I have, ways to use mattes and whatnot. My problem was some of them just weren't up to par. They didn't perform very well, and it was very hard for me to get this look today with my brush, and this is what I came up with. Please bear in mind, on my lid is a Colourpop shade. So, and of course, everything that I wear, I put in the description bar so you'll know what color this is that I have on my lid. So that's the look I came up with. Please pardon the liner. So, I mean, it was a nice, I was able to kind of like make it into a nice look, but it just took me forever to do it. Like, I legit spent a good 45 minutes to an hour on my eyes to make it come out somewhat like this. So, the palette, I would skip. The lippies, however, are amazing. I love the lippies. I will suggest these lippies any day. These are $15 a piece. The palette is $25. So, and there is another palette that they have. I don't know how that one performs, because I was given the option of either or, and I went with the Tropical Breeze one. So, that, and like I said before, the color selection of this palette kind of threw me off. So, yeah, I guess that's it. So, As always, you can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/Melissa Leah Garrett, on Snapchat as Melissa Leah 1223, and on Instagram as Melissa Leah Garrett. Come on over. We have fun on those pages as well. I do not, however, have a Twitter account, so if you see one with my face and this gorgeous smile, report it because it's fake. Also, if that subscribe button is red, it's the wrong color. You need to change it. And don't forget to share this channel as well. I will put Starlight J Cosmetics information in the description bar below for you guys. I would say check them out, especially for the liquid lips. The liquid lips sell me. Palette, not so much. But yeah. I love you all so much, and I will see you on Tuesday with my October favorites. Bye! I wish I wasn't having this bad makeup day. I hate this. Okay, so the Sunless Tanner looks alright. You see where I'm white? Did I seriously just try to wink with my right eye when I wink with my left eye? See y'all on Tuesday.